everybody! It's been a hot minute since I filmed on this channel and I missed it and I missed you guys, so I decided finally to pick up the camera and start filming. I actually wanted to start filming a few days ago, but it's been a crazy last 5 days to say at least over here, and I'm gonna show you why just in a second. Bowie, come here! There is someone I want you to meet. Bowie! Alright everybody, meet Bowie, our rescued goat. Bowie, meet everybody, that's our YouTube fam. Bowie is our rescued goat. He is, give or take, probably 6 days old, so he is really brand new. Come here. Come here. His mom abandoned him or she died, we don't know, but he was just dying in the hot, dry bush with no water. He was really underfed and starving and had no water. And he is the funniest, sweetest thing. Matt rescued him, brought him here, and now we are bottle feeding him, and he's gonna, or he is already, a new member of our little family here. Hey Bowie. It's a boy and he's gonna be probably big. Hey. But right now he is tiny and needy, the biggest sweetheart and naughty. Hey. It's literally having a nappy-free kid running around your house. He is very needy, so he is now inside. He can't be outside. He can't be out of our sight. If he can't see us, he screams bloody murder, don't you? The first few days he needed to be touched all the time. We needed to carry him everywhere and just all the time touch him. He was sleeping on our lap while I was working on the laptop, so it's been really hard. Plus you are feeding him every 3 to 4 hours with a warm milk, so it's been hard on top of all the work we have. But now it's much better. He learned to drink from bottle and he is much more independent. He still needs to be in the same room as we are. He still needs to see us, but he doesn't need to be touched or carried all the time. He's quite happy to run around, and yeah, he is the best thing. So now that you met our new family member, I'm gonna take you through the next couple of days, show you what we are up to. And we are starting with taking the bin out. Today is a bin day, which means our bin is getting emptied and we have a really long driveway, so I need to take by car our bin down there, and I'm gonna take you and Bowie with me because he cannot be left alone. So let's do that before we miss the bin truck. Can you hear him? I literally just went to get the car keys. Look how he's screaming because he can't see me. Come on. Bowie, I'm here, mate. Oh my gosh, 6 days old and it's starting, chewing on everything. Lucky you can't get my plans, eh? Yet. Let's go get the bin done. He's a little champion, just lying there, so calm and quiet. As long as he is with us, he's just a sweetheart. Hey. And after the bin we will do milk. It's a milk time, isn't it? The last few days have been hectic. He is a piece of work. It's just sterilizing the bottles, heating up the milk, feeding him, then trying to make sure he pees outside as much as possible because he does pee a lot inside, and then cleaning the house and then trying to get all the work done on top of it. So it's been a lot, but he is so worth it. He's just a little sweetheart. I love him so much. And today I'm hoping to find a time to take me and him on the beach, because it's been quite a while since I've been on the beach and it would be the first time for Bowie to get on the beach. Today is supposed to be a beautiful day, so fingers crossed we can squeeze it in and do a little beach trip. want some milk? Oh, calm down, calm down. You want some milk? Yes, I know. Calm down. Shh, 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 shh. I like to feed him on the chair because he goes crazy. And I have at least a little bit of a control over him like this. And I can make sure that he's just focusing on drinking. Look how hungry he is. The first few days he didn't want to take the bottle, he didn't know how to, and he wouldn't drink. And it took just a few days and now he's like properly sucking. Look at him. It's alright. Just a disclaimer guys, I'm obviously not an expert on taking care of goats. This is my first baby goat that I'm taking care of, but I did heaps of research, we went to the vet, so I'm doing my best to take proper care of this little one. But yeah, in no means am I expert. Just a loving mama goat. Hey, just a loving mama goat. Yeah, I know you want more, I know you want more. It's alright. Isn't this the cutest thing you ever seen? Look at his little tail. It's empty. I always make sure he doesn't suck much air when the bottle gets empty. Even more. I made him another bottle. Come here. Hungry goat. Hey. Come on. You want more? After this he is going to be milk drunk and he loves little snuggles and he loves to fall asleep in my lap. So if I have time and don't have to do some work, I usually snuggle with him for a little bit and let him sleep on me. Ready for a nap? It's a hard life of Bowie the rescued goat. Just drink and sleep. And then little Nori in between. When Maky found him, Bowie was probably just 12 hours old. He was dehydrated, he was really cold and he was starving. So he brought him home, we got him formula and the next day we took him to vet just to see if he's okay, just to check on him. And he did have a lysis, so we got a spray and we are putting it on the affected area. And because he was cold, they told us we need to keep him warm. And plus, because he was so banded, he just could not be without us and without physical touch. So I'm not planning on Bowie to be an indoor goat. I'm really hoping that he will soon be happy to be outside and yeah, be an outdoor goat, because we can't have him inside just to chew on everything and pee everywhere. But for now, he is tiny. He's literally just 5 or 6 days old and he needs us, he needs to feel safe and he needs to be warm and fed every few hours with milk. So right now he is an indoor goat, but for the future he's definitely going to be outdoor. Hey? Still probably a little bit spoiled. But how can you not spoil such a little thing? Bowie, here! Listen to him screaming because he was sleeping and I left the room without him knowing. Bowie! Here! I'm washing everything that he peed on yesterday and he is screaming his head off because I've left the room without him seeing me. Hey? But he found me, didn't you? It's alright, mate. We just do laundry. Hey? We just do laundry. Come on, you wanna help me? I got stuck behind the laptop editing Sunday's video, but I just pulled myself away from the computer and we're gonna go on the beach. It's gonna be very first trip for Bowie onto the beach, and as well I finally learned driving car. In my 30s I overcame my biggest fear and started to drive car, so we have all the freedom. I'm gonna take him on the beach. Fingers crossed there are no dogs. I am a little bit nervous about dogs and a Bowie, but I'm just gonna be very careful. So let's go. Let's go on the beach, hey? How you feeling about it? How are you feeling about your first beach trip? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go. We made it. Bowie, we are here. So what do you think, mate? What do you think about your first beach? Hey? Are you unsure about it? What do you think about the ocean? Hey? I don't think he's really interested. I don't think he is too stoked about beach. I think we're gonna go home. He likes it home better, hey? I'm just gonna wet my feet. And we're gonna go home. Hey? What do you think, mate? I think first beach visit was a success. I think he was a little bit unsure about the sand, but he will get used to it. He's gonna be our fishing buddy and travel buddy. And yeah, I think it went really well, but I don't wanna stress him too much. It's a lot of changes, so I'm just gonna take him home now. That's where he likes it the best so far. But it was really nice, and it was just beautiful weather to dip my toes in the ocean, have a little cuddles and a little bit of a fun in the sand. He's a little bit hungry, aren't you? You want your milk again. So I'm making a fresh batch. I measured the formula in here, the powder, and then I'm just gonna mix half a liter of warm water, mix it together, and then another half a liter, so you mix it with 1 liter, and then we're gonna give you a bottle. Look at this. I don't know if it's too much information, but they say goats cannot be potty trained, but he does pee on either one of those racks. Like he does it. He just goes on top of it. Like I'm always try to take him outside to pee, but if I am, like right now, I'm in the middle of doing milk and didn't see him, he just goes on top of the rack and pee. Good boy. You are such a smart goat. Such a smart boy. Okay, back to your milk. Bowie. Milky? You want Milky? Look how excited he is. You want Milky? You want Milky? Yes? Wait. Come on. Come up here. Look how excited. He's so excited. Yes, I'm gonna give you milk. I just fed the little wild animal, so he should be happy for a little bit. He's right now at the bottom of my feet, just scratching me and sucking on me, and I'm gonna do olives. So we have an olive tree and I already harvested the olives, and then I've never done it before again, so that's a disclaimer. I have no idea what am I doing, but I saw on the internet, I found myself a recipe how to do marinated olives. So I had it in the water for like 3 weeks, then I put it for at least 3 weeks into a salt brine, which is much more longer than they say on the internet, but it was still bitter after all that time. Today I just pulled it out of the brine and It's good, like you can eat it. It's still a little bit bitter, but I'm just gonna try it. It's probably not gonna work, but they say 2 weeks in the water and 2 weeks in the brine. I probably had it like 3 or 4 weeks and then another 3 or 4 weeks, I would say. So it's been much longer than the internet says. It just gotta be ready. I'm gonna put it in the oil and see if we can make ourselves a marinated homegrown olives, or if it's just gonna go to the bin. So these are my olives, and then I have another batch here that I harvested a little bit later on. So maybe these will be better, because these ones, we have black olives, and some of them while in the brine turned green. So I don't like, some of them are kind of black and then some of them just turned back to green. So I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, I prepared 2 jars with olive oil. One of them has chili and some herbs, and one of them has garlic and herbs. And yeah, I'm gonna try to marinate them, see how we go. And if you've ever done marinated olives that are homegrown, please let me know if you know what I did wrong or if it's gonna turn good. Let's see, I'm gonna let you know. And now I'm gonna marinate them, which means I'm just gonna chuck them into the jar. I dried them on a paper towel, and now I'm just gonna put them in there. We'll probably need a little bit more olive oil in there. This is probably just wasted 2.5 months of my life by doing this. But hey, you gotta learn somehow. And we have too many olives and not enough jars. So I'm gonna have to make another jar. But this is how we're looking. I'm obviously going to add more olive oil and see if we have olives or not. I'm adding another jar. I'm gonna do mixed herbs. I'm gonna do paprika and pepper. And then I'm gonna add olive oil. And I'm gonna add olive oil in the new jar. And the rest of the olives will go in our 3rd jar. Bowie is here resting down by my feet, and we are looking like this. These are the 3 jars of either way really good olives or just a lot of wasted olive oil and olives from the tree. Let's see. Oh, fingers crossed that it's gonna taste good. Good morning from my very favorite spot in this house, which is our freshly planted fruit trees orchard. I love it here so much. We have a sunrise coming from here, so you just get the morning light, the morning sun, and it's a beautiful spot. Even though the mornings are getting chilly, I'm just gonna have my coffee here. Bowie is at the door screaming. He just wants to go in. I don't know why, but today he's not really happy to be outside. But I just need few moments on the fresh air. As you would know by now, we got ourselves base. I like to call it little homestead because we have chickens. Now we have a baby goat, we planted fruit trees, we are building veggie patches, and I just enjoy that so much. I love growing our own food, being sustainable, but the main reason was we just needed to keep up with the workflow, and it just became impossible while living in the car on the road. We needed to keep on top of the videos on all the sides of the business, and yeah, we just needed office, a place where we can get all the work done while keeping our sanity. And that's what we did, and it's working so well for us, and I'm enjoying it a lot. Traveling is a big part of my life, of my identity, and of our job. So we still keep traveling, and I'm gonna still keep filming all our trips, but we did settle down a little bit. Matt's right now filming, so sometimes I join him as well, and sometimes when there is too much work to be done, I stay here, work from home, and take care of the home and this goat now. So that's how we are doing it right now. We are still together with Mary, of course, just sometimes he films more alone and I am working from home. Mary is coming back in a few days, so I even thought we can film Q&A video with him just to catch you up on the life lately. So if you have any questions, you can pop them down in the comments and we can film in the future a Q&A video, the coats falling. What you doing, mate? I think that will be it for today's video. I hope you enjoy the new content, our daily life with Bowie, the baby goat, that you enjoy the gardening that's coming and building up the house and building up the garden. If you do, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the new videos, and I still need to introduce you to our chickens, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao! Are you being funny? Hey?